Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today, while I farm for Sino's talent level materials, I thought I wanted to talk about something very important I realized that kind of concerns me in a sense, which is that should Hoyoverse make balance patches for their characters? And if you don't know what the balance patch is, it's basically when you update the game, sometimes the devs might change the numbers of a character a bit to make them more better or like compete with others to an extent. And so far, other than Zhongli, no other character has ever gotten a buff to my recollection other than indirect buff. Not like a direct buff, indirect buff, I think. Like a good example for that is Albedo. Albedo was kind of okay in like extent, but at the same time, he wasn't really worth using because like his best weapon was a Harbinger of Dawn, which was a really good weapon for what he did, but to an extent, ever since he got in his signature weapon, and at the same time he can use the husk of opulent dreams, he got in a lot better, like very good. Like a lot of Albedo's E's had hit him for like 30k for free to play, which is honestly pretty nice if you think about how much damage Albedo was doing with the spinner bar spindle, his signature weapon, which is nice. But I'll be honest, yes, indirect buffs are nice, but direct buffs are actually can be much more, can be good as well, and also it doesn't need to depend on RNG or something else, or lock behind an event or something. Like a good example of direct buff they can do is Shenyan. We all know Shenyan is not the best so far, due to her E scaling with defense and her burst scaling with attack, which it kind of was kind of crucial. In my opinion, Shenyan actually pretty solid. It just you can't have a good shield without tanking your burst damage, and vice versa. You can't you can hit as hard as you want with Shenyan's burst, but at the same time, her E is gonna be paper thin. So a good buff to her would be, for example, make her burst scale with defense, or make her shield scale with attack, and that'll make her so much better to use because Shinya damage is actually pretty nice if you build her correctly, and especially if you have her C2, which already guaranteed your burst crit, which is so overlooked in my opinion because that thing can hit for crazy damage if you just build a max crit rate. But then the problem is, for her shielding purposes, it would just be like Shenyan doesn't even have a shield because if you get hit with it, like, it won't last long. Like it can pulse like when you use your burst with C2 at the same time. It's not really worth it in my opinion. Which sucks because I really do like Shinyan. I think she has a really cool design. I like the voice of her. I love her lore behind her. She's so high spirited and I can really respect that. And it kind of sucks that she's not really a good unit to be used. And like I use her in the team competition right here with Bennett, Zhongli, and Ningguang because Shenyan can help get Bennett burst quickly, like faster than with a Shengling team. And also the team is just very nice overall because I just don't have to worry about reaction or nothing. I can just kill things immediately. But I can see her problem, like the fact that her shield is paper thin and that's how you have to use another shieler to help her out. So it's kind of redundant, but at the same time, seeing her burst hit so hard, it's just so satisfying to me. Like seeing her burst, like the highest I think I got her burst to hit up to like 80k to help with Bennett and Zhongli, which is very solid in my opinion for being a 4-star unit. And for having level 8 talent, so she is doing very nice. I can get it higher, but I just too lazy right now, trying to focus on so much things. Like I'm trying to get Sino up right now. I'm preparing for C6 Lisa in whenever she come back in May. It's a lot, but I'm glad, I'm satisfied with my Shinya. I don't use her in Abyss, but she's like a good overall character and a very she's like my comfort character to me. But with all that said, I think she does need buff, and I think a lot of characters need buff. Candice need a buff, Dory need a buff, dehya need a buff, and that's the whole reason why I'm making this video. Because I find it really hard to believe that Hoyoverse never made a single buff only to one character, and that because the Chinese community was legit raining hell over Hoyoverse and for making Zhongli that week on release. I would deserve to extend, but they think they took it too far to extend, but at the same time I understand what they're going through. But at the same time, why does Zhongli have to be the only unit that get a buff? Why can't the other characters get buffs? Like, not even a huge buff, like quality of life buff. Like, give Shenyan defense skill and her burst, or give the attack scaling to her E. Why don't you make Diluc much more quicker with his auto attacks? Why don't Candace have better constellation that can make her compete with Yunjian? Why does Dory have to suck so hard? Like, you understand what I mean? Like, if you just buff them a little, people will want to use them more and probably maybe want to get some consolation for them, maybe spend a little money to get it, but they wouldn't spend money on characters that suck. They would want something that's meta, because I know that cringe today, but that's just the truth. If you look at any top tier character, like that's on the, like let's say the mobile sales, every character you see like on the top 10 or meta. You have Raiden, you have Kazuha, you have all these amazing characters, and then you have characters that need help, need buffs, at the same time you don't want to buff them. Like, I understand people don't like it when you say the character weak, but what's wrong with you? What's wrong with not wanting your character to be good at least? Why must you try to say that they this amazing unit when they can't even do things without crazy whale level investment? Why would you just say that oh, this character need help, but no, I don't care, she's my waifu and I will love her no matter what, and I don't care, waifu over meta. And I don't think you realize what Dia's out right now, and also everything the theory crafter said, everything they said was 100% right. She's not a good DPS, she's not a good defender, because 9 seconds isn't enough of resistance time, and also her pyro application is awful, like very bad, to the point where her best team is mono pyro and she performs similarly to Shenyan. Why? That makes no sense. Even though I love Shenyan, but still that's dumb. What the takeaway from this video is, we need buffs. Like, the Genshin need to make some balance changes, because I know they don't want power creep, but I'm not asking you to make a broken character. I'm asking you to make a decent character at least. Please, just do that and people will be so mad about it when their favorite character is not good. But with all that said, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Let me know what I should do next. And with all that said, this is me talking about characters that need buffs. And with all that said, goodbye. Have a safe day. Be safe.